Hello and welcome to my walkthrough of the Norwegian Gem at the cruise ports in Boston and Quebec City, Canada. For those that don't know me, I retired in 2017, sold everything, bought a motorhome, and travel 100% of the time now. Up until 2022, I traveled through the US in an RV from coast to coast. In 2022, I started to add cruising to my travel adventures. I've done 21 cruises since then. Boston was a good port to cruise out of. It is close to the airport. I took an Uber, and with tip, it was $26. It's a short ride through the tunnel to the port. You can see the airport and how close we are. Some quick facts about the Gem. It is small to medium-sized cruise ship at over 93,000 gross tons. It is a jewel-class ship from Norwegian and completed in 2007. Starting out on deck 13 forward is the Spinnaker Lounge. This video was taken in between a back-to-back cruise during debarkation and embarkation, and why some doors are closed during the filming. The chapel is on the port side when entering the lounge. Live music can be heard, as well as many events by the cruise staff in the background. It does have a full bar inside. This is also a waiting area on debarkation day, so here you can see coffee and other items available to guests waiting. Outside on deck 13 are lounge chairs. Up to deck 14, you can see chairs overlooking the lower decks, including the 2 pools and 4 hot tubs. This is a good viewing area if you like to be outside looking forward. You can see the crew pool on the lower deck all the way forward. Up one more deck, you can see another area for viewing aft. Back down to deck 13, and we see the Bali Hali Bar. This is the smoking area on the ship. This and the casino are the only places smoking is allowed. Continuing on deck 13, we head aft. You can see deck chairs and the pools below. Inside the first set of windows is Moderna, the Brazilian steakhouse. Walking on the jogging track all the way around on this deck, you can see the chess, checkers, shuffleboard, and golf driving range setup. Further aft is the sport court where soccer and basketball is played by guests and even the crew in the early morning hours. There are stairs to deck 12 and the great outdoors area. Up to deck 13 again on the aft of the ship, and there is an unobstructed viewing area of the sports court. You can also see the hours for the rock wall when the rock wall is open. You can also see the rules for the rock wall, including a minimum height of 42 inches. Back to deck 12 starboard on the jogging track with more shuffleboard, chess, and golf. We enter inside into Cagney's and Moderno host station. Quick look into Cagney's, as they didn't want me to film the whole thing. They were setting up for dinner that night. Then across the way to the Mojito Bar and Moderna. This is also another waiting area for those on back-to-back cruises and disembarkation. Back out and down to deck 12 Splash Academy for the kids is as well as the video arcade entourage. Out the other side to starboard, and you can see a small, well-protected place to sit and eat. We go forward to the pool, and there's Topsider's Bar and Grill. The pools and the hot tubs, as well as the outdoor seating and deck chairs along with the stage. Now to the forward part of the ship, we will see Perspective's photo studio, the game room, where there are a few games as well as the library. The library does have 2 computers to use for only free websites of NCL and Cruise Critic, as well as a few others. There is a European outlet if you want to use your own laptop and have an adapter for it. Books are available to check out at a few select hours only. The Mandara Spa is next. Across the deck is the Pulse Fitness Center with a good selection of fitness equipment, along with a studio for yoga, stretching, and cycling classes. down to deck 6 and the Magenta main dining restaurant. We now head up to deck 7 and the retail area trade winds. Heading aft, you will see the Orchid Garden. This is an Asian-style bar here, along with the sushi and Asian restaurant. Teppanyaki is a specialty restaurant in the back. We check into all three at the host stand out near the aisle as we walked in and out. Also, this area serves as the reservation area for all restaurants on embarkation day. They have a number of crew working there, so that day is pretty good to get reservations, so head down early.
Hi, sir.
The area overlooks what is known as Bar City. It is also where Le Bistro is and the Cigar Lounge. There's a popular spot for entertainment at night. Flipping to enter the atrium to the port side, we see a small jewelry shop on the right and guest services on the left. Shore Excursions desk is now in front of us, and to the right of that is the Cruise Next desk. Starbucks and the large video screen, along with the bar and grand piano in the center of the atrium, and finally, the finance desk. The art gallery is in the hall, as well as the internet cafe that has 2 computers to use. The Grand Pacific main dining room is aft on the ship with windows on 3 sides. It is down a flight of stairs from deck 7. On deck 7, we take a walk outside around the ship. Back inside, we enter the Bliss Lounge. This area is also a waiting area for a person's disembarking. This will also be a holding area on embarkation day for persons carrying on luggage and want to leave it there. Heading back to the atrium, we enter the hall, which is the photo gallery where you can review and buy photos taken on the ship. Back up on deck 12 is the Garden Cafe, which is the main buffet. You can see menus from all specialty restaurants on the ship on most days up here. You can also see a variety of foods available, and I thought was pretty good. I thought the Indian section was also consistently good. Also, meet the head chef on the ship. He was not camera shy. Drinks can be purchased here, and there are places for water, free drinks, juices, coffee, tea from a number of stations. This buffet seating area did get full during lunch times, although I never did experience a line waiting for food. Aft on deck 12 is the great outdoors with its own bar and smaller buffet area. At 2:30 they bring out fresh cookies along with scones and accoutrements. On the opposite side is an entry to La Cucina. That is the Italian specialty restaurant. It is open for seating only during breakfast and lunch. This entry is not open during dinner hours. The entry is in the aft elevator hall area. On to the staterooms. I was in cabin 9567. It was an interior cabin, I4. You can see the door is not like many other cruise ship doors. It's not solid. It has what looks like slots. To the right behind the door are shelves and a safe. They are deep, so lots of rooms for items. Next to the shelves is the closet. There are plenty of hangers and even a folding shelf if needed. Above are your life jackets. Hopefully, never needed. Moving left is the refrigerator and other shelf with water glasses. Below are drawers for more storage. Plenty of storage in this cabin, in my opinion. And also behind here, there is a 220 volt European type outlet. Still moving left in the cabin, there is a little desk. It's big enough for a laptop. There is also a 110 volt plug here. This is also where the hairdryer is and a switch for an overhead light with a mirror. Moving forward to the left and back of the cabin is a fold-down bunk. There are two end tables next to the bed, as this bed can be split into two twin beds if desired. The headboard area is a mirror with reading light and switch for each side. There are no USB ports in this cabin on the Gem, and a difference from the sister ship, the NCL Jade. You can see my NCL Jade review and walkthrough over here somewhere. Along the opposite wall is a TV and a movable desk with 110 volt outlet. This desk table sure seems like an afterthought. Further to the left is a full-length mirror, and finally the bath door with a light switch on the outside. The toilet location is to the left, and I must say, in an awkward position. I have short legs and cannot sit squarely on it. I had to sit on an angle. The sink is directly in front of the door and has a large faucet, which was a nice touch in my opinion. There are 3 small shelves and enough room for toiletries on the sink on the shelves. The shower is larger than most cruise ships, and especially the rounded ones on many lines. Has a nice glass door, no fabric curtain. Shower gel and shampoo with conditioner. is provided in dispensers as well as shelves for personal items. If you want to see my walkthrough of the NCL Jade, you can see it on the link here. If you found this useful, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. It helps me know if I'm doing something right. I'm providing more content. Like to know what you like. Comment to let me know if you liked anything or didn't like anything. Please leave a comment. If you are wondering, this tour I racked up over 8,000 steps to complete it. And that's a wrap, folks. I hope you find the information enjoyable and useful. If you're going to use this ship, I hope you do enjoy it as much as I have. Ciao, ciao.